I'm coming to you here from Deerfield Beach, Florida, and I take the advantage of leaving Chicago in the winter because the environment isn't conducive for health. And sometimes you actually have to step outside of your environment to actually get better. You can't just stay where you're comfortable. You have to pay attention to the surroundings. You have to be aware. It is awareness. It's realizing that the environment that you're living in isn't conducive for your soul's growth, isn't conducive for your best good, for your health. So I leave Chicago winters because the sun is not available. It is too cold. When you go for walks, you only get light in your eyes, which is beneficial, right? You get light in the retinal hypothalamic tract. It stimulates alpha MSH, which has antimicrobial effects. It's going to lower your cortisol levels, improve your glucose, but at the same time, you need full body exposure because the skin and the calves have the neuropsin receptors so that you can utilize the UV light, which you need to make your vitamin D. So you have to sometimes leave that environment. And the same thing goes if you're in a family with toxic people. Sometimes you can't heal in the environment where you're currently in. You have to leave that environment. It's about change. You have to be like the water element in Chinese medicine, right? Like Bruce Lee said, be like water. You want to be a solid, a liquid, a gas, and even a plasma. There's 4 states, right? The exclusion zone water, the deuterium depleted water that's within your cells that holds a charge, right? You want to be able to adapt so that you can thrive and be that energy. That's the ultimate state, is plasma, right? Our universe is 99% plasma. It holds light, it emits light. You are a light being manifest into physical matter. So you have to change your environment. You have to change the people you're around. You have to change your living situation. If you live in an area where there's no commerce and you want to be wealthy, you're going to probably have to leave that area. Granted, you can work on the internet, but then you got the downfalls of the internet and the dirty electricity and the electromagnetic fields and the blue lighting and all the other nonsense that comes along with it. So you have free will in this world. You can create anything you want. And oftentimes you think you're on the right path and then you get swatted down and beat down because you suffer for something that was not in your clear vision. It was in the peripheral. You didn't really see it coming, and then it hits you. So you got to make an adaptation. You got to change. You got to be like water, right? And you got to be resilient and realizing that the universe is constantly changing. You can't expect to just sit still and coast. Life doesn't work that way. If you resist the flow of life, you die. It stops the flow of electrons. Life is constantly changing. It's constantly evolving. Your soul is evolving. That's why you're here. You can't sit still. If you become lethargic and you sit around, you die. Your blood glucose suffers. Your blood pressure goes up. You can't, if you don't use your muscles, they atrophy. You're never going to be able to just be at peace and do nothing, but you can be at peace and seek betterment and love the journey as you go through it, knowing you're following your heart's purest intentions. And you do have a purpose. There really is no meaning to life, but you do have a purpose. And that purpose is your soul's involvement. And when I say there's no meaning to life, what I mean by when I say that is that you're creating it, right? Your thoughts are the magnetic field that are emitting light from your cells that are changing the wavelengths, forming matter outside of you. But you have to take action on those, which means you got to change. And you have to be like water. So change is the essence of life. Emotion is energy, emotion is change, and change is the essence of life. You cannot resist the flow. You must always follow your heart. Don't judge other people's journey. Take action, right? I get it. You can only focus on one thing at a time. Maybe you focus on your health for right now and you learn some of those tools, and then you focus on your business a little bit and you focus on your business. You focus on your public speaking skills and your social skills. And then you do better in those areas. And every little bit you're growing, you're changing, you're getting better. And then you look back and you're like, oh my God, I never realized where I was going to end up. And you don't wind up like the toxic environment that you're in currently, like your family or like your friends who want to go to the bar every weekend, who are just drowning their life away, who escape their problems through drinking, who love to smoke weed and disassociate with life, right? Everyone always says this, you're the product of the 5 people that you're around the most, right? Those people have the most influence on you. You don't have to let those people influence you. There's 8 billion people on the planet. What is your heart telling you should do? Sometimes you have to take some risks and leave. Sometimes it's good to stay where you're at, work on self-development. I'm in a position right now where I live in Chicago, and I know I'm not going to be there forever. I thought I was going to move to Florida. The universe had different plans. But I don't think I'm going to end up in Florida. I've made great friends, great connections here. I still come here all the time, right? I'm here every month. But this is not where I'm going to reside. The universe has different plans for me, and they're unfolding a little bit more each day. And every day I take action, it becomes more clear, and the universe pulls me to a different reality, right? I'm becoming the person that's meant to walk through the next door. The doors begin to open. It starts to show you the path. You don't have to truthfully know the full destination. You kind of know what you want to be doing and where you want to end up, but sometimes there's something better for you, so don't judge the situation. The things that didn't happen for you sometimes become the things that make you say, thank God that didn't happen, right? I lost a gym. Investors stole 250 grand from me. I had trainers steal my equipment on the second gym. No matter what I did, I was being beat down, right? I'm a healer. So I was ignoring that. I thought I could make more money doing other things. But what I thrive at and what's natural to me is understanding people's belief systems and patterns and psychology and how they internalize, deny, and disconnect from emotions that manifest as physical illness in their body. That's where I thrive. So you have to become that you wish to attract. Start opening those doors. Take a little bit of step every day. Work on your social skills. Work on your personal development. Educate yourself. Become healthier. Be proactive in exercise and movement. Be proactive in eating organic, healthy food and making your own food, not eating out of restaurants that are using oils that you don't even know that are in there. Using GMO foods. They're hidden everywhere. There's not, cheese, right? You go to get a pizza. You're eating crust that has GMO wheat. It has, it's fortified. So you have folate, not folic acid. You've got cheese that has vegetable rennet, not animal rennet, which is made by Pfizer, and it's increasing the prostaglandins and affecting your immune system. And you got tomato sauce, and a lot of the conventional tomatoes are actually grown in used car tires. So you got all this toxic shitstorm that you're eating just because you're tired and you want to get takeout pizza at home, but you need to leave that environment because you want to be healthy and you want to have this enriched life where you get to experience life in abundance and love. So you have to leave the environment. You're not going to be able to be around the toxic people that live in toxic behaviors. You can love them, but you can't live in their paradigm. You can't let them frame you. You need to be the impact on them that helps them level up. Learn these basics. Ingrain them. Let them become you. I'm teaching you the exact tools of health and how oxygen converts to carbon dioxide and how we want high blood levels of CO2 to stop the gene expression and how methylation affects our bodies and how the 7 basics of water, food, rest, exercise, mind, environment, posture are the pillars of achieving success in your life and being fulfilled and living through your spirit, because the Kundalini energy, that mystic Kundalini energy that moves from the base of the spine up into the pineal gland and gives you that intuition, that is controlled by those 7 basics and the flow of electrons and the electron transport chain in your mitochondria. Mitochondria is the longevity organelle, like they say, but they're not. But most people are just a bunch of sheep bots. You won't be. You're going to attend my seminar, February 21st through 23rd, and we're going to teach you how that electron transport chain works and how to unlock that energy flow and achieve the financial independence, achieve the health, and attract in a love that you never thought was possible, that's truly fulfilling, and to truly finally live through your soul, and to find the happiness you've always wanted to find. You're going to get that, and you're going to learn those tools. February 21st through 23rd in Chicago. That's my first free event. I want you all to attend. I'm excited to see you. I'm excited to meet you. I'm excited to see your life transform and unfold. Join me. Contact me at protouchrehab.com. Email me at protouchrehab@gmail.com. And let's get you signed up. I'm going to make you put down some money. $25. It's free. You get your money back after it's done. Not a problem, but I got to make sure you attend. I want you to take radical action on your life, but you have to take that action. So attend. I look forward to helping you. I'll see you soon in February.